Wagwan, my people, Wagwan. Welcome forward to another episode of Street Credit. See it. I hope on the week I got smooth. I hope everybody alright. I hope on the eat. I hope for be at bed. I hope for here if it get done. I hope it get done. You get to me and say, me just hope say everybody alright. You see me? So I come up and I know say your time hot. So I hope on the fridge at work. Is what me I say. Yeah, me just hope everybody cool and alright and everything I work for. You know. Is it? Today still we just talk generally just have some basic conversation and we are gonna talk about marriage. See the I don't even know if to start with this concern. We are gonna talk about the fact say the miss we don't call it now. Me I try to find the right word for you, but it just now come out. Like the idea that we were sold where marriage is concerned and being unequally yoked. Zine, where enough people don't talk about. Remember, you know, when you go to church, if you're biblical, that is, or growing up overall, traditional, that is. If you are traditional and if you are a biblical person, this applies to you. When you grow up, you know, everybody tell us say, oh, find a partner, get married, and do not be unequally yoked. I'm always wonder, okay, does that mean say a 7-day Adventist not supposed to fall in love with a Sunday worshipper if that's what unequally you mean? But as me say, me is a man like me like to do my research and me like to reason out things. Unlike the average person will just hear things and them just to say, all right then, mommy say me shouldn't do this and me just not do it. Them don't know why it shouldn't be done. Them don't curious to find out what I gonna be the downside if they should decide to do this or whatever. Them just know say mommy say no for happen, and me just not do it. And we have a whole heap of them people out there in the earth where they are told not to do things and them don't know why they should not do it. And we have a whole heap of traditional people. And at that now, where marriage concerned, marriage has become over the years a traditional thing. And that is why you see so much marriage fail. Because people teach you how to cook. You can learn how to clean, you can learn how to this, and you can learn how to do that. But you cannot learn how to be a wife and you cannot learn how to be a husband. You can think in your mind that because your mother teach you this, or your father teach you that, or your auntie or your cousin or whoever taught you this, means that you're okay, this I go translate right over to your relationship. No, I can tell you from experience that two things in a life where you can't plan for: marriage and pitney. The woman where you have today, your girlfriend today, is not the same person when she becomes your baby mother. Two different persons. You hear me I tell you? The man where you're there with now, transition to a father to your child, is not the same man. Because as I said, I don't want a reason from a bias perspective or from a gender bias perspective. More everybody know it clear so this is a fault on both sides. See? And you realize everybody in the church encourage you. Oh, guys, you guys look so much like a perfect couple. You should get married. Okay. Sounds like the right thing to do, just like baptism. Sounds like, I bash baptism, don't get me wrong, the right thing to do. You see me? But nobody taught us when you do these things, how do you proceed when you enter problems in the relationship when you are married? How to deal with and how to navigate through these problems? Because it took me a couple years to learn this. I'm not ashamed to talk. Yesterday, me actually I learned say the first year in a marriage is always the hardest. It make you question why you even get involved in this. Why did I decide to even take this on for myself? Because as me say, your girlfriend, your fiance is not your wife. I know people might ask, okay, what do you mean by that? Are the same person? Are the same woman? Yes, the same person physically, but mentally, your girlfriend would do things where your fiance won't. And there are things that your fiance would do that your wife won't. Same thing goes. Your boyfriend will do things that your boyfriend will. But the same thing, your husband is not your boyfriend. Levels. The mindset of your boyfriend have, the freedom of your boyfriend have. Because remember, and I tell people this all the time, me and my girlfriend now for go the courthouse to go get a divorce. Things now just work out. Mama go and buy your business, you fuck off, and me go and buy my business. I will separate, I will go and buy my business. But with marriage, it's a total different thing. It is way more serious, it is way more technical, and it take way more brain power. If you are a man that has problems standing down, knowing say you are right, but have to give up that right just for peace. If you are not that kind of man, marriage will not work out for you, bro. If you are a woman that believes in independence and you don't believe in co-parenting, anything at all, if you believe that whatever I do is just what I do, marriage will not work out for you. Do not get married. If you have a problem taking correction, you should not be married. If you have a problem with your man leading and you have a problem with the man being the head of the house, you should not get married. If you are somebody that is above saying sorry, above being corrected, you should not get married. Stay in a relationship, stay in a common law relationship. On the safe other side there. And that is why them say the hardest thing about marriage is to navigate throughout the first year of that marriage. It make you question what the hell me sign up for. And me I gonna tell you why. Some of the reasons, as me say. Maybe not share some of them earlier, but it's more technical than that. You're gonna realize, say, your partner become more complacent than anything else. Both sides. You're gonna realize, say, the man who used to open car door for you, him get so used to you now that you have to open your door yourself now, mama. Cause him get you now. You gonna realize, see, the woman where used to cook 5 days a week for you and say, baby, you coming over for dinner tonight? Now this woman I make you no plain and straight. So you better buy something when you come home and come in and mood for cook. This woman where you used to put herself together when you now go on dates, used to ensure say her hairstyle intact and she go put herself together, she in her most favorite dress or a perfect color that she knows you like and stuff like those. She go do all of these things to turn up at her best. Now you realize this woman not give a fuck how she carry herself no more. A tired and big pants and t-shirt and sweater when she there home. But she go to the gym and she practically in a nothing at all or when she go to her friends. But while she's around her husband, bro, there is no sex appeal. You realize you and this person used to have sex 7 days a week, 5 days a week. No, you only have sex 2 times in a month. If any at all. Because them get you now. You realize this man used to carry up on dates. And you realize now you can't even last it one go. And everybody might ask the question, why though? Why all of these things change? The truth of the matter is complacency. And complacency is what kills marriage. Me don't even have some relationships because if me and a girl are date and she start fuck around, the truth of the matter is me can go fuck somebody else. It is what it is. We just a date, like we're not tied together. But with marriage, it is way more different. You took a vow. Get to me and say? So I mean, and I know enough people don't share the same sentiments because some people be like, oh well, she start fuck around and get a divorce. But okay, what you gonna do? Every time you have a woman where you don't see eye to eye with, you go just up and leave, you go file for a divorce. That shows how weak you are as a man, by the way. It shows that you once you come up on problems, your first decision is to just get rid of it and call it a day. Bro, nobody is perfect. All of the qualities where you look for in a woman, you will never find it in a one woman. And I am not saying that you should find an next woman to fill those qualities. I cannot tell you that. That's on you and your personality. But what I am saying is marriage takes a whole lot of compromise that most people never know it come with. You're gonna find nights where, as me say, you want to have sex and your partner not in the mood, and you have to sneak go in the bathroom, go back your fist, bro. There will be nights like that where you know deep in yourself, say, yo, if me and this girl never get married, me could just say, yo, fuck it. Me go, mama, yo, me I go up on the road, with a couple of my friends, you know, say, yo, you go look some pussy and you're good. You see what I say? Because, yo, like, there's no obligation when you're in a regular relation, a regular common law relation. But you took a vow now saying this woman is your sole priority. You get what I say? This woman is the only woman that you will love. You will show affection to. This is the only woman that you will stand by till death do us part. Get what I say? So no, it's not business as usual anymore. It's a different mindset. But as me say, the next aspect of it is you have some situations where when you're a girl in a regular relationship, she say you want her shoes, and you know she want to impress you, she want you alright, so she go out her way to buy you the shoes. Now you get married, you wear one shoes for 2-3 years, and no matter what, it's like she blind now, and vice versa. Just the same, you have some man out there where at the end of the day, them don't believe them can pay for your woman get her hairstyle done because him so busy a focus on him that him actually don't see. Wagwan over here so. See, I want to follow the conversation in the car. Yeah, me know me kind of the here and there, but it a go all add up in the end. See, sometimes you realize this is a partnership. Well, this should be a partnership. But now you find yourself in a situation, so yo, it becomes, the burden become one-sided. You find, so yo, you care more than the next person. Now, you realize you push, you do all of your duties as a spouse, but you're not getting. And this is our next thing when we learn about marriage. Don't expect the same 100% that you give to your partner. You will never get it back. So if you is a man like me, we probably like a nice massage when you come home or whatever be the case every now and then. You're going to realize real quick, so yo, it becomes a favor rather than a duty because you realize that you like it. So, or it become a situation where you only get it on special occasions. Father's Day or your birthday. It is not a situation where my sister him come home tired and me know say this is something will lift him spirit, so make me just do it. Vice versa, just the same. You know, your woman, the only thing we calm her spirit sometimes is a nice massage or a facial or cutting her toenails or whatever. And you're reluctant to do it now. But when you did it in a common law relationship, you would have done it in a heartbeat. And I will never understand for the life of me. Like, yo, all of the people will encourage you to get married. When you're married, if you forgot to any one of them and tell them, so yo, you go through struggles in your marriage, from a church perspective, I can tell you the one comment where everybody and everybody, this probably be a chorus. Pray about it. But while you were courting and everything, everybody encouraged you to get married to this person. Nobody told you to pray about this and see if this person is the right person for you. No, them just see you together and them see so now fool on and this and them say, boy, brother, this and whatever. The right thing to do is to get married. Okay, we are married. But now we are going through marital issues, which nobody told us that we would encounter this. Nobody told us that this was whatever. Who do I turn to? Enough people might say, okay, then you guys need to seek counseling. But the truth of the matter is, bro, what me I get to understand from marriage is, bro, like, it have to be a decision and a conclusion where you come to, where you know, so yo, comes what me I go do right by this person with no expectations in return. None whatsoever. You have to just do it like charity. You have to view marriage like charity. You have to just tell yourself, so you're watching them, I know so some hungry people there around you, so. And every time I pass around you, I know naturally, I go have something to give them. Same thing goes in a marriage. You have to just tell yourself, so watch, I know what I sign up for. It's just like a job. You sign a 2-year contract, rain, shine, or snow, no matter what the situation might be. You are expected to be at work at 7. I have to be at work by 7 o'clock. Because this is the contract where you sign. And that is what me learn about marriage. It teaches you that you have to put your feelings aside and remind yourself why you got involved in this in the first place. Because as I say, it's not a regular relationship where you can just pack up your clothes and move out and bam. It comes with paperwork. It comes with pitney. It comes with who deserve custody of which child and how much child. It comes with child support. It comes with so many things where because of that, enough man with a want leave, but him sit down in the same way because of everything where him have to lose. It comes with you working hard, building an empire, and knowing so yo, you have to go give this woman half of everything where you have now. And because of that, enough man no one give up that. So him sit down in that the marriage there. Though happy, though alright with what I go on, but him forced to sit down in the same way. Same female. It comes with you knowing so you used to go to the party with your friend them and have a good time and whatever be the case. And no, you can't do that no more because oh, you're a married woman, so you can't do certain things anymore. Right? You have to be held accountable or you have to seek permission from. Right? And that is why I'm tell people so the hardest part of a relationship of a marriage, it's submission. And people feel like the submission is just from a woman's perspective. As a man, there are a whole lot of things that you would have done differently or you would have wanted to do differently, but you can't because it is no longer about just your opinion. This is now a partnership, right? And the mental trauma in a relationship from a man perspective, because I can't talk about from a woman perspective because I am not a woman. See? But the truth of the matter is, no man no sign up for marriage. No man just sit down and think, oh, I'd like to get married someday and I would want to sign over half of everything that I want, that I own to this woman, and I would like to this and no. All a man want from a relationship, whether marriage, regular relationship, or whatever the case may be, is reassurance, stability, accountability, and respect and sex. Those 5 things are the only 5 things a man benefit from a relationship. No man no want no woman money. And me I go say that again. No woman might in our comments and attack, oh this and that and I listen this and whatever. But the truth of the matter is, no man no get married with the intention of him woman minding him then. Put it that way. No man get married with the idea of sitting on the couch every day, 7 days a week, and him woman minding. So, as a man, we know say the natural, our reality is that we are the breadwinner, right? But in this new era, yeah, we see where things shift. Men are no longer just the breadwinner. You have women out there work them own money and do them own thing and whatever be the case. And it make marriage 10 times harder. Right? Back in the days when before cell phone and all of that and whatever, when you leave the yard as a man and gone out there hustle, you're gone for days because there was no transportation, there was no cell phone. And that is why you see your grandparents can stay married for 25, 45, 60 years, 70 years of marriage and it lasts. It was not because them not have them differences and them don't have whatever, but them capitalize on one thing. Time. Time management and accountability are the two things that determine whether your relationship lasts or it fails. Now, me can tell people this. It take me up until this very moment to understand, say, yo, people feel like, oh, marriage is a partnership. No, marriage is a transaction, bro. No woman stays with you because you are just a regular man. A woman stay with you for specific reasons. Is either you provide security which you have always wanted, and until the day you stop give that until the day when you stop give that security that she was drawn to you for in the first place, that's when you no longer have a wife, bro. Her interest are gone in you. If it was sex, so she married to you for as soon as you can't please her no more, you would can't stand up no more, or whatever be the case, she start look elsewhere, bro. Right? Because as me say, me start learn now. I know people who agree with me on this. Marriage is not so much about love. It's about doing what is expected from your partner. As long as you tread along that line or within that line that your partner expects you are supposed to operate, then you are fine. Your relationship will be perfect. When you step outside of that dotted line, that's when it's no longer about, you realize real quick, bro, that this was never about love. It was about doing what was expected. And it's sad to say, but the Bible never wrong. The Bible never wrong. When the Bible say, the other text they go again, the arms of flesh will fail you. You dare not trust your own. If people don't understand what that means. It means, say, yo, no matter what you think in a life, bro, no matter what you expect from people, bro, people will disappoint you. At one point or another, people will disappoint you. Right? You have to understand this as well. The greatest man of all times, where did have multiple wives, say, what does it get where it say, yo, him try everything on the face of the earth and him come to one conclusion. Only God alone is love. Only God is love. So, it took me 35 years as a man to understand this. Nobody no genuinely love you, bro. And that are the sad reality of life. Nobody just randomly, just subconsciously just love you. People love you based off of what you provide in them life. And that is why I tell people, a relationship is not partnership. No relationship is partnership, because partnership comes at a percentage, 50-50. Woman no believe in a 50-50, bro. Woman believes so your man is the head of the house, and because a man is the head of the house, it means that he pays all the bills. Even though you are working more than I am, he pays all the bills, which in a this day and age, baffle me. Because if you want to do what the fuck you want to do when you feel like doing it, why am I paying for your bills? If me can't tell you what to do or how to do whatever, why am I taking care of you? Why am I financing every decision that I don't have a say in? You get what me I say? So if this is a partnership, it means that we work together to get things done. If you are working independent of me when it is convenient to you, how is this a partnership? The Bible say again, for God so loved the world that he sent his only begotten son to die on the cross for me and you. Unconditional love. Even though the man knows say, yo, we have a sin. Day in, day out, him send him son for dead, for the whole away, so we can have another chance at life. Right? That's unconditional love. Knowing say, yo, people are going to fuck up, but you're going to do right by them nonetheless. That's unconditional love. Now you find yourself in a situation where as you slip your slide, everybody will look at divorce. Because their requirements are no longer being met. Which simply means this is not about partnership. This is about as long as you do what I want when I tell you that I want it, we are good. I may always tell a man this. If you meet a woman where the relationship was centered around how much money you give her, as long as you cannot provide for her financially like you used to, she start questioning your purpose in her life. And vice versa, just the same for your woman. If you and this man used to have 7 days a week, and all of a sudden you only want to have one, the interest of sex, the sexual desire where him have towards you naturally are going to drop. And him going to try to find that in somebody else. Relationships are no longer about genuine love. It's about fulfilling what I want, when I want it, how I want it. And as long as you step outside of that sentence, outside of that line, love is no longer existent, bro. You get what I say? So, as I said, it's just my perspective. But, as I said, like, if the best part of your relationship with this person is when you're in a common law relationship, why get married? You get what I say? If marriage compromises everything that was based on how you guys were happy before, why get married? Why would me as a married man encourage my sons right now to get married? Not saying that for them relationship are going to be the same as mine and for them experience are going to be the same as mine, but based on my experience with marriage, based on your experience with marriage, all of the complications and questions and things that you did not plan for that you are now encountering, what basis would I recommend marriage to my sons? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Is what me I say, big up on yourself. As me say, as always, iconic element, the controversial one. Big up on yourself. Is it? Outside. Walk safe.